Touch your sister?
Well, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my gosh.
Today we are going to be talking about Brent Johnson once again. Now where we left off with him in the first part, we talked about his allegations against his sister, as well as we talked about his time in juvie and what he's been up to. So if you guys want to know more about that, just check out part 1 because I explain it all there. Now Brent's been up to quite a lot since the last time we covered him. Brent goes live just about 3 or 4 times every day, so he's always up to something. The first thing I want to cover is Brent getting tricked to shave his eyebrows. Now Brent has a YouTube channel that has the same name as his TikTok, Brentjohnson2k17's, and in there someone left a comment saying that he should shave his eyebrows. Now from what I understand, one of his buddy troll mods tried to convince him not to do this, but Brent didn't like being told what to do, so he went off live and quickly did it.
Backstory on Brent shaving eyebrows. Full clip.
What are you gonna watch now?
Ignoring lightning because he was giving Brent advice on a comment he got on his YouTube about shaving his eyebrows.
You know, leave him alone, guys. Seriously, he can shave his beard whenever he wants. It's his body.
Brent talked to his aunt about it and took her advice over Lightning. He's now mad at Lightning for controlling him. Bert fell for the hate comments and starts shaving away at his face. 3 minutes of shaving later.
So how many more weeks till I get my eyebrows back?
Wait, what happened, Brent?
How many more weeks till I get my eyebrows back?
A little louder.
How many more weeks till I get my eyebrows back?
Now, after the whole shaving happened, Brent would go live with his main mod, his so-called best friend Naughty, and Naughty would get mad at him, obviously.
Brent.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to your face? So you let them influence you to do that to your face, Brent?
Yeah.
So that's how weak you are?
Huh?
That's how weak you are? That you let them get to you?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Why would you do that? If you call me every day, you talk to me every day, and we always say, don't let the trolls get to you or me. Don't let the trolls get to us. Don't let them instinct. And I see you shaved your face. How would you do that? This is what they wanted, and they got what they wanted. So now they're gonna clown you every day. And why'd you do that?
Just to remind everyone, Brent is 26 years old, getting treated like he's 12. Instead of listening to his so-called friends, he's listening to random comments telling him to shave his eyebrows. So after he did that, Brent would have a new look on all the TikToks he was posting.
So let me just say this. Let me just say it. Instead of screen recording me on TikTok Live, instead of downloading my photos and videos on every social media, how about you all, to all the trolls out there, to start creating your own content instead of using my content.
So just about every TikTok or live stream Brent would do, he would post himself wearing these big white glasses to hide the fact that he has no eyebrows. Now as I'm making this video, Brent has just got to 23k on TikTok, and let's just say he's letting some of that following get to his head. And his mods are just feeding into his delusions, making it seem like he's more famous than he actually is. His mods are sitting here talking about there should be a street named after him, and Brent fully agrees because he thinks that he is a micro celebrity or a celebrity.
Imagine they rename one of the streets in Parker after you, like Brentjohnson Street.
Oh yeah!
I want to cry because I'm happy.
See little kids has me as a toy of me. I'll be so happy and proud that they have me as a toy, no matter if it's a lesson sound or just a plushie or whatever.
Brent thinks that he's a much bigger deal than he actually is, and he's even flexing on people in his newest live stream.
I got good.
I don't flex on them.
Gucci gang, come on, Brent.
Huh?
You gotta play that song, Gucci gang.
They never like me.
And Brent being so delusional that he wrote a song and he said it's his dream to have it in the newest Cars movie if they ever make one again. But it apparently seems like some troll took accountability for that song and said, hey, I made this song, not you, Brent. So Brent would post a long video on TikTok explaining the whole situation. Now it seems as I'm recording this video that Brent actually took those videos down, but as I was researching this video and finding clips about Brent, I managed to save them, so I still have them saved and I'll still show them here, but I just want to mention the fact that Brent did delete them off his TikTok.
So back in 2021, I originally wrote the song called Race Again. I did post it here on TikTok. I even uploaded it on my YouTube channel, which was called Brent McQueen 2017. But until I delete that post in that video, you know. And I want that song called Race Again, I want it to be used in the next Cars movie, if they ever make one, you know. And like I said before, and I say it again, I'm the one who wrote the song, and I'm the one who's going to be singing that song. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, I even have proof. It's in my new YouTube channel, which is called Brentjohnson2k17's. I uploaded here on TikTok, Instagram, and my YouTube channel on Saturday, March 15th, 2025. And I'll show you all again, like right now. I just wanna race again, race again, race. So let me just say this. And I'm letting you all know that some random guy, a music producer, just told me that he wants to use the song called Race Again, right? But I originally wrote that song. I posted on here on TikTok, Instagram, and of course my YouTube channel. I originally posted on Saturday, March 15th, 2025. I even got a proof. And he even messaged me here on TikTok and says he changed the lyrics. Like, how can you change the lyrics? The singer and the producer didn't come up with this song. Because you know why? I'm the one that wrote it. I'll show you guys again. It's always about the money, you know? I'm the one that wrote it. And now it's not gonna be an ending Cars movie. It was my all-time dream. I'm the one that wrote it. Go ahead and laugh at me, I don't care. Why would someone just took my song?
I don't know why Brent would ever think that this song would actually appear in a Pixar movie, and the person who trolled him saying they made the song feels like classic Chris Chan trolling, when people would say to Chris that they made the Sonic Chew. And just like Chris, it drives Brent insane to know someone else is taking credit for the work he did. Now in this next part, we have a full clip of Brent going live with this random streamer saying that he gets a bunch of hate, and the streamer, or TikToker I should say, not streamer, but the TikToker would say maybe if he took some accountability for himself, maybe the hate wouldn't be so bad.
Talking about this stuff, because like I've myself asked you this question, you're like, no, I don't really like talking about it. Sometimes being honest and just being, I know it's no one's business, but just being honest, because I share my story every day. Maybe just being brutally honest will help people understand where you come from, instead of people saying that you've done stuff to your sister or other stuff, which I don't know if that's true or not.
No. That's just making me uncomfortable. I would never do that to my sister.
I didn't think so, because it was like a big deal that you got in contact with her. Like, you guys don't know. Okay, what makes him a weirdo? He was.
You know what? I don't freaking care. People can hate on me all they want, because whatever they say is not true. If you believe it, fine.
I don't know, man. I have no idea. I'm not connected to anything. I truly don't even know you. But I see the negativity in your stream, and if you're trying to better your life and better your support system, you need good people around you, not bad.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and exit. Hopefully you take some words of wisdom. Maybe not. I don't know your situation. I don't know if you did or did not do. I don't know. I don't know you. You're a person on the internet. You know? You never know. And sometimes you gotta bring proof. You know, if you're being accused of these things, bring proof. Show that you've never gone to juvie. You know? You gotta...
Okay,
you know?
It just makes me uncomfortable talking about my past.
Sometimes talking about your past is what makes you stronger. I talk about my past every day. That's literally why I have the following that I do. My community followed me from different platforms, and I talk about my survival story. It may make you uncomfortable, but maybe your past can help someone that's going through something exactly like you're going through.
It's just like you don't know about me while I was going through, and now people's gonna screw record and they're gonna post it, you know? And that's why I don't want to talk about it.
That's why you post it yourself. Post it yourself. If they repost it, what are they doing? They're just sharing your story. Thank you. It's your story, you share it.
I just don't want to share my anything. I should have not said it a long time ago. Then people's gonna like
You're part
record it.
of a platform. You have hundreds of thousands on your account. Your privacy is gone. You come on here every day. Your privacy is gone. You gave up that privacy when you joined TikTok, correct? You stream every day, correct? Let's be real. I'm not trying to...
You can see at the end of that clip just how fucking mad Brent is getting about this lady telling him the truth. That yes, you are a content creator now, you lost your privacy, especially when you're showing your face and telling your story to fucking thousands of people who are listening. And instead of telling the lady, yeah, you're right, he decides just to kick her off his live stream. And when the people in the comments are going to this lady's live stream telling her the actions Brent has done, he just sulks, acts like a kid saying, fine, don't believe me, you're just listening to the liars anyways. I feel like if Brent took more accountabilities for his actions, he'd be a lot more likable. He admitted in a live stream that he has talked to a minor. He has. And the excuse was that, oh, it was actually a guy behind the account. He didn't excuse the age, he just said, oh, it was a guy that was texting me, not a girl. And Brent always likes to say that his allegations against him and his sister are not real, but anytime they're brought up, like the clip I've shown you in the intro, he ends the live stream, kicks him, or just goes offline. Like, Brent, I'm sorry to say this, bud, but that just makes you look even more guilty. Now, we do have text messages from someone getting in contact with one of his former mods, and they would ask him about the allegations against him and his sister. The person sending it would say, "Hey, but I also had a question about the rape allegations. I saw you were close friends with Jamie Johnson, who is Brent's younger sister. Was that the reason he went to juvie true? I don't know so far about his records because his records as a juvenile were confidential information, but Jamie told me the reason and story. He said he claimed he went to juvie for running away from his dad, but he didn't give the full story. Jamie said that he did indeed commit rape. She didn't want to say if it was herself or Jolene, which is his other sister, that was involved. He then tried running away from home, and within a few hours they arrested him. So there you have it. This confirmed the rape allegations against Brent. I forgot to add in more about Brent's rape case. Brent also claimed that his dad was being bad towards him, hence claiming he tried to run away. That was never the case according to his sister. It was Brent's dad trying to defend one of his sisters from Brent trying to hurt more. This is just disgusting behavior coming out. Like, I think personally, as time goes on, because Brent is still a newer Lolcow, that I think the more as time goes on, the worst stuff that's gonna come out. Especially since he invites just anyone into his inner circle, especially if they're a girl. But that's about really all I have for today. I have a few more clips of Brent just getting mad at his caretaker worker, which not really much to say about that. It's just him getting mad, so I'll add that at the very end. But that's about all I have on Brent today. I'll continue to keep an eye on Brent, and like I said, he's still a newer Lolcow, so there's not many eyes on him. There's still a decent size following on him, at least like 20k people who actually follow him, but he's not as big as say Nova, Tofia, World of T-Shirts, people like that. So I'll continue to keep an eye on him. If any new updates come out, I'll update you guys and tell you guys about it. But that's about really all I have on Brent today. But I just want to continue to thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
No, it's okay. Now I'm gonna get hate.
Well, you should have told me you were on live, right?
I was gonna, but you came in and talked to me.
You should just say, "Hey, bro, I'm on live."
Now it's gonna be like posted.
We didn't say anything wrong.
See, clip it. See.